What's up, peeps?
Go on a scooter.
We're here. We're here at Tampa Underground
Network here. Welcome.
This place is, man, interesting, man. It's, check it out. Let me flip this around.
It's got that old school vibe to it.
Has kind of that brick.
That firehouse feel.
This right here is kind of like a book area. Here, why don't you hold this for me? So right here is like a kind of book lounge area. Over here is a cafe that they built. See the seating. And if you look up there in the top, it's called the loft. That's where they have gatherings there. It's my son. They got offices in here.
You need a scooter to get around up in here.
So later on, we'll show you the sanctuary. But this is basically an old abandoned warehouse that Tampa Underground Network took over. And this is their hub. They're not about a building. I mean, they got over 100 micro churches that meet out in the community. I'm sure some of them meet here. They got missional groups. They got home groups. They got nonprofits that they've started that deal with different social and mental health and life issues. So when we first moved out to South Florida, me and my wife and my sons, we had met with Brian Sanders, who's the lead pastor of the Underground, and we were going to partner with them because we came out to South Florida to plant house churches, or what we like to call micro churches, because small groups don't necessarily have to meet in a house. We want to be free. We want to be able to reach people. And look, check this out. I believe this is the next revolution. It's I wouldn't even say a revolution. It's more of a resurgence. Resurgence is taking that which you used to be and bringing it back to life. And when you study the book of Acts and you study church history for the first 2 centuries, the church was free. Okay? It wasn't tied in to buildings and budgets, and it wasn't in bondage to religion, which is the institution, the preservation of the institution above the movement, which is discipleship making, relationship having, experiencing the gifts of the Spirit, being free to evangelize like Jesus, being free to meet under a tree or next to the lake of the Sea of Galilee or the Lake of Gennesaret, or all the different places that Jesus made human contact with people. On the road to, Samaria, Jesus was free. They met in the temple colonnades. Outside, they met in homes. Jesus met at people's dinner parties. He was free. He ministered to people. He was free to get right to the point, which was people, contact. And I believe the church needs to get there. Now, we could still own buildings. We could still have property. We could still have assets, and we need to do something with God's resources, and that we need to own, but we shouldn't be bound by them. We should be free, and we need to recognize that people aren't coming to us. We need to go to them. And we need to go to them in the most simplest ways. The local coffee shop, the local community center, and not think big, not think mega, not think corporate. We don't need to have a praise and worship team. You don't need to have a $50 million budget to plant a church. You don't need to be a rock star seminary superstar. You can just be a simple believer who has the fruits of the Spirit, knows the deep truths of the Word, which is right there in Scripture, biblical theology, and just have a team of people like Jesus that are willing to meet and do mission and worship and have community. So I love what Tampa Underground is about. They reflect that. And we're excited about some of the sessions that we're going to be in today, dealing with micro church life, planning, being just a powerful leader. So, man, this is it. We'll periscope a little bit later and keep you updated, all right? God bless.